How would you feel to find yourself cursed to slumber for eternity? I'm Meek, because that's the fate of our awakened beauty. It's taken you far too long to reach the Palace of Luster. You're sure that the princess is here, waiting to be awoken by you. The room is still and silent. A thin layer of dust coats all the furniture. You see her body laying atop a grand bed. The princess cursed a century ago to slumber for eternity. Do you wake her up? Now, I know that's the entire purpose of why we came here, but now I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I mean, she's already been asleep for a century, so would it not be kinder just to not wake her up? I'm just thinking, if it was me, would I really want to be awoken up to a world that I no longer knew or recognized, with everyone that I ever cared about being dead? I mean, it feels almost like cruelty at this point. Also, I've always wondered about sleeping curses, because essentially they've got to put you into essentially a stasis state, right? So your body isn't technically alive or sleeping, it's just there, because you're no longer decaying or aging or anything like this. So my question would be, if someone stabbed her while she was cursed and then kissed her awake, she'd die as soon as she woke up, right? But if you never woke her up, she technically would never die, even though she was stabbed. That's how I see it anyway. I mean, not at all relevant here, because I don't think she's been stabbed. Either way, I don't think we should find out. I think we should let her sleep. I personally would want to be left alone, just to stay there as a statue forever. I mean, I don't even know the state of the world currently. I mean, you also got a question, like, why has it been a century? Like, why has no one else come to awaken the princess? Unless there's some kind of caveat where it can only be of like a certain bloodline or something. Either way, let's not. You decide it would be merciful to not expose her to the misery that is life. N0, eternal slumber. See, that was my thought plan as well. It's like, it would be merciful just to not bring you back into this situation. Who knows? Maybe someone will do it in the next century. Or we will. We will in this next playthrough. Okay, I've had my moment of mercy. Now we are definitely going to wake you up. I don't think she's going to thank us. Without a second thought. You press your lips against hers. Warmth slowly flows through her body. You step back as she rises from the bed. See, that's going to be another question, like, will she be aware of the passage of time? Or will it feel like she just went to sleep a second ago? Because I feel like that one would be more traumatic, to knowing that everything is now changed and gone. You wait for her to speak. Her lungs must be so dry after not speaking for a century. Who are you? I mean, do we really want to go your hero? I mean, I feel like she's not going to appreciate our ego in this situation. You know what, I've gone merciful, now we're going to go the egotistical route. I am your hero. Thank me. My hero? For waking you up? Well, could you take me to my family? You were asleep for 100 years. 100 years? I slept for 100 years? Well, that answers my question from earlier. Yeah, she doesn't realise the passage of time, which makes sense if the body is essentially... well, it's not even comatose. It's simply frozen. Not exactly the reaction you expected from her. Okay, wait, what were we expecting? She's just now been told that her entire family, friends, and community is dead. I think I'd probably react this way as well. You thought she'd be happy? Or relieved? Are there any members of my family left? Huh? Or any of my friends? I didn't know any of your friends or family? If I've been asleep for a century, what do you think? On the table, you notice a letter sealed with wax stamp. Very vintage. You pick it up, then hand it to Celeste. The look on her face tells you it's nothing good. It's a goodbye from everyone who knew me. They knew that they'd be gone by the time I'd wake up. What am I meant to do now? What do you mean by that? See how dust covers everything in the room? How untouched everything is? I'm certain it's worse in the other parts of the palace. That's assuming it's intact. This place is my home. Where my mother would read lovely stories to me. Where my father took me under his wing to learn how to rule someday. Where I met them. The one I vowed to spend the rest of my life with. Just like this palace, my loved ones are relics now. Ancient. Lost to time. Why did you come to wake me? Your story is the stuff of legends. Everyone knows about it. And as for why I woke you up, it's simply what I meant to do. I figured that much. Did anyone offer money to wake me up? Or glory of some kind? Honestly, I naturally just assumed it was going to be some kind of marriage situation. She's a princess after all, right? No, but... Then why were you meant to wake me up? And after a century of slumber at that? After all I've known has vanished? You should be happy that I came. Happy that I woke you up. Did you even consider what I'd have to live with? Or were you too busy thinking about how the village would praise you for saving me? What village are you talking about? Is that what those remains outside were? Oh, we need to learn some tact. Oh no. Is she gonna, she's either gonna kill us or try and curse us out back to sleep. What do you mean? You beckon towards the window. Celeste looks outside. Why do you think this makes me want to continue on? When even the simple parts of my life are gone? Well, you're alive at least. Because of you! Yeah. What gave you the right to decide when I'd wake up? Why did no one come sooner? Before they all perished? My loved ones would have wanted me to have control over my own life. Leave my quads at once. But you're meant to come with me. I'm not your trophy. Celeste stands completely still. Fine then, be ungrateful. Screw me for trying to save you. You stomp out of the room, then out of the palace. You came all this way for nothing. As you step out of the palace, you hear a loud thud. She jumped from the window, didn't she? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised or blame her in that situation, and we definitely didn't help the situation. We have no tact. Followed by something splattering against stone. Or someone. N1. Reunited with the dead. I mean, this does bring in a lot of questions. Because, I mean, it first be like, well, who cursed her to begin with? Was it going to be like a Disney situation where evil witch resented her for being beautiful or something like that and cursed her to slumber? Or I get the feeling like, since there was a goodbye note, maybe there was something bad happening around the kingdom and village, and the family could have got a curse to protect her. I mean, not only the kingdom palace is destroyed, but the entire village is gone. So that does make me feel like they knew something bad was going to happen and they wanted to save her and keep her away from it. Then again, if that was true, maybe that would have been in the note, which it wasn't. I mean, I know this game is made for the 0282 jam, so it's restricted to 100,000 words. So, can't get all the context in there, but it is very curious. Okay, so I'm assuming the last ending then is if we're more reassuring and we could potentially keep her from jumping out the window. So we're no one, we're no hero. And as for why I woke you up, it would be wrong to just leave you under the curse's influence. You do have a point, and I am grateful you wanted to break the curse. It's just, what am I meant to do with myself now? You know that her life will never be the same. You're starting to regret waking her up. Because who are you to force someone into a world they don't know? You look at the window, at the dazzling constellation in the dark sky, a beautiful, forever-changing thing. It sounds like you loved many people, and they loved you in return. They did. They tried so hard to keep me safe from the curse. And this letter showed me that they were there, even when I wouldn't wake up. Okay, so I'm guessing my theory then that the curse was done to protect her is wrong? I think that your loved ones would have wanted you to continue living, to experience the beauty of the world, to see what it has to offer, even when they're not here, physically at least. I know that I don't have the right to speak for the dead, but you'd know better than me. Could you show me this beauty you speak of? This new world? Celeste walks to the door and stops, waiting for you. You stand by her side as she steps into her new life. And to a renewed life. Well, at least we have one optimistic ending. I mean, I still maintain if I was in this situation, I wouldn't want to be woken up to begin with. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you did, please don't like this video and subscribe to this channel. And that was Spooky Day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.